idea how troubled he truly is. Meet my friend, Jake Lockley.
Hoy te toca perder.
Wait.
Okay, that episode. Man, one of my theories came true. One of my theories literally came true. Mark came. Well, not Mark. Jake came out. Like, we didn't see him fighting Harrow and that, but he came out and killed Harrow. I got it right. Man, this season finale is better than any of the other Marvel Studios season finales, man. Oh my god, man. Let's get over this. Let's break this down, man. This is cool. Okay, so the finale opens up with Mark after being shot by Harrow in the water, being scooped out by Harrow. Harrow then says this while putting the golden scarab on his chest.
I'm sorry it had to be this way. Mark Spector, Stephen Grant. Whoever else might be in there.
Yep, Jake Lockley. Yes. They're still giving hints to Jake Lockley. If you know, you know. The post-credit scene. We'll get to that. We see Layla sneaking around, finding Harrow, turning his staff into an ancient Egyptian axe cider, which resembles the blade of the wand that Moon Knight had in the comics. Harrow and his disciples head off and free Amit with Layla tagging along in disguise. Now this part was a bit slow and I was like, what the hell is happening? Because surely they'll notice Layla. Surely, even when Harrow was like turning in his staff into an Egyptian axe cider, she was so visible in that scene, don't you think? Like, but I was just like, I'll go along with this because I love Moon Knight, this series, man. Turn then speaks to Layla through a dead body, through a dead officer, let's say. Harrow killed, which I love this guy. He looks like a dead Eddie Mercury. Look, and him talking in a girl voice, man. This is funny, man. Bringing us to the gods, and them realizing Harrow is evil and wants to release Amit, like. Really, man, you could have trusted Mark. You could have trusted Khonshu. Like, he's the most trustable one. Harrow over here. But you go with Harrow and believe him, which that's a bad thing to do, because then you get killed. Yes, Harrow kills them, and we finally see Amit in flesh. Now this part was just talking and talking. It was kind of losing me, if I'm being honest. this season finales of Marvel, man, that they're like this. They're like this. Whoever hasn't watched a WandaVision or a Marvel season finale, get used to the big talking, man. Yeah. We cut to Layla summoning Khonshu, with Khonshu saying he needs an avatar, and it needs to be her. But she knows and says she knows how Khonshu put Mark in hell, and how she doesn't want to experience that, and makes it very crystal clear that she doesn't want anything to do with Khonshu, you know? And just leaves him, man. I'm sorry, Khonshu. I feel bad for you, man. Don't hurt my man, Khonshu. He's nice. He's a nice boy. He's really nice and cool. Why leave him, man? And then we cut to the field of reeds with Mark. I was going to call him Steven. And this part really annoys me. You want to know why? Mark chooses to leave heaven because of Steven. That Steven doesn't annoy me. I'll explain why this annoys me. Like, you can leave heaven after everything that happened, everything you've gone through. You fought monsters. You had to experience life. You had to balance scales, and you can just leave. This just feels odd to me. But it gets better when Mark is giving a speech to Steven, and he gives up life just to resurrect Steven, my boy. I mean, this brother, Dynamic, he's so... I'm loving this man. But instead they both are okay and alright. Like, they come out of it alive. So that sacrifice was for nothing. Like, what? This is what I mean. They need more time to explain. Surely. We then get an epic battle between Amit and Khonshu, and this is just a sprinkle of whatever we're about to get in the next few battles. But then the battle is interrupted by Mark being resurrected, and they strike a deal with Khonshu. If they go ahead and defeat Harrow, Khonshu will let them go free. This scene is one of my favourite because we get to see Mark and Steven hop into Mr. Knight and Moon Knight. Like, this is the greatest. This is funny, man. But there he goes, off to kill Harrow. This part is my favourite. Layla becomes a superhero. Yeah. She's got wings as well. Her suit, man. Her suit is gorgeous. That's all I can say. It's gorgeous. Like, man. How does she become a superhero? She became turns after Avatar, and yeah. And here we go. The battle begins. This is where the epic starts. Right. Harrow and Mark fighting with Mark taking the first punch, hitting the crap out of Harrow. Then we get comic version Mr. Knight. Yes, I was screaming my lungs off when we got this. You don't know what this means to me. Mr. Knight was always like he loved fighting. He wasn't scared of it like the other episodes he was. Man, we got this. We got the comic version of Mr. Knight. Man, this is what we wanted. As a comic reader, I love this so much. Then Harrow stabs Mark. And it happened. My theory came true. My theory actually came true. Jake killed. Mark was fighting Mark was fighting Harrow. Then Jake just appeared out of nowhere and just slaughtered him. My theory came true, man. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. But this is so sick, man. We then get Amit gone and Harrow killed. And Mark being freed from Khonshu. Like the deal. And ending the series with the same song the season started with. A Man Without Love. Post-credit scene time, let's go. Jake Lockley is here, baby. So it starts with Harrow being pulled into a limo. And once you see the window and the reflection, you know. He's got the comic hat. And it's Oscar Isaac. You know. Khonshu is in the car. And it is revealed that Jake was in these episodes. And was Khonshu's backup plan if Mark and Steven can't do a mission. That explains everything. We already knew this. But good info there. Then Jake is finally revealed and shoots Harrow, ending his life. Then we see the back of the car and the license plate has Spectre on it. That is a hint for Stephen Grant. Well, not Stephen Grant, I mean Mark Spector. It's kind of confusing with all these authors, but yeah, Mark Spector. And the series ends off like that. Season 2? Maybe? I don't know. Was this a bad episode? It was definitely not a bad episode. I loved this episode. I just had a few thoughts and criticizers about it. You know? See you in the next news or breakdown. Because tomorrow I will be starting my Doctor Strange review. Because I'm watching it tomorrow. I'm very excited. Here, let's go.